So do you also use IndiaMART for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to send WhatsApp message to IndiaMART leads and inquiries for wedding catering services. So I'm running a wedding catering service business and we use IndiaMART to get more leads and inquiries for our business. So now what I want is that as soon as a new lead or a new inquiry is received through IndiaMART, I want to send them an automated WhatsApp message so that we can nurture them. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between IndiaMART and AI Sensi. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen.
Welcome to my screen, everyone. So as you know that you are here to learn about how to send WhatsApp message to IndiaMART leads or inquiries for wedding and catering services. So as you know that I manage wedding catering service business and we rely on IndiaMART to attract clients interested in our catering services for their special events. So to ensure that we respond promptly to each inquiry, I want to set up this automation that sends an instant WhatsApp message to IndiaMART lead as soon as they reach out, something like this. But as you know that IndiaMART doesn't provide any native connection in order to send automated WhatsApp messages to all the leads. So in order to build a connection between IndiaMART and WhatsApp, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. And in order to do this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we're going to get two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 hours free every month to explore the application. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And as soon as we're going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications, which means IndiaMART and WhatsApp, right? So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect's account. And as soon as we're going to click on access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we're going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here, I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to send WhatsApp message to IndiaMART leads and inquiries for wedding catering services. And then we're going to click on create. And as soon as we're going to click on create, it is opening the most important window for automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action on this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So by this you can finally understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. And in order to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as IndiaMART. So I'm going to search for IndiaMART right over here, and as you can see IndiaMART, so I'm going to select it. And as soon as I'm going to select the trigger application, it is going to ask me for the trigger event. So basically trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So over here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is captured, my workflow should be triggered or started. And as soon as we're going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. So what we're going to do is first we're going to copy this webhook URL and we're going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our IndiaMART leads and our Pabbly's workflow. So it is saying log into your IndiaMART account, navigate to the lead manager section in the left tab, go to import export leads and then 3 dots and then IM leads push API. So as we're going to follow the same, I'm going to put my IndiaMART account right from here, and as you can see that this is the same. From the left side of the bar, we have to go on lead manager, and after coming on lead manager, you can see 3 dots. We have to go on this and then import export leads and then push API. And as soon as we're going to come over here on the push API, it is asking me to select the source. So as you can see that it is saying choose other in the select source option. So as we're going to follow the same, I'm going to select the source as other right over here. And as soon as we're going to select the source, it is asking me for the CRM platform name. So over here it is saying enter Pabbly Connect in the CRM platform name. So yes, we're going to follow the same. For the CRM platform name, we are going to keep it as Pabbly Connect. And now it is asking me for the webhook listener URL. So we're going to paste the URL which we copied from our verb. So we're going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow, and after pasting and adding both of these details, we're going to click on save details. And as soon as we're going to click on save details, yes, you can see that right now it is asking me for the reason. Why do I wish to shift my IndiaMART leads to any another application? So I'm going to select my reason as this. You can select it any another as you want, and then we're going to click to generate OTP. And after entering the OTP, we are going to click on submit. And as soon as we're going to click on submit, yes, you can see integration live. So yes, with this we have successfully connected our IndiaMART account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now further you can see that it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying now log into the application where you've added the webhook URL and do a test submission/record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So we have to test this webhook, right? So I'm going to open my IndiaMART account once again, and as you can see right over here, test your webhook listener URL. So I'm going to click on this, and yes, you can see the test button right over here. So I'm going to click on this, and as you can see that we have successfully received the curl request header. And after receiving this means that we have successfully received the webhook response too. So I'm going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see that we have successfully did the test submission, and over here we have received the webhook response. You can see the details. You can see the response subject is requirement for empty mineral water bottles. But you must be wondering that this is not related to our service, right? So over here I'm using a test IndiaMART account. That's why I'm going to receive the test lead details. If you're using a live IndiaMART account, you're going to receive the live details of your lead. And also this was a test response, so I've received the test details only. Okay, so now we're going to move forward. You can see all the details of the leads received. Okay, you can see the state, you can see the pin code, you can see the phone, you can see the sender's name, you can see the sender's mobile number, which is the alternate mobile number, and over here you can see the sender's mobile number, the email too. We're going to move on forward. Over here you can see all the details received. You can see the query message too. So yes, upon receiving this webhook response, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as the new lead is received through my IndiaMART account, automatically my workflow would be triggered. So we're going to move on towards our action step. And now what I want is I want to send automated WhatsApp message to my IndiaMART lead, right? So for my action application, I'm going to select it as AI Sensi. So here I'm going to use AI Sensi in order to send automated WhatsApp messages. You can use any another application of your choice too. If you wish, you can definitely use WhatsApp Cloud API too. Okay, and now it is asking me for the action event. So for the action event, I'm going to select it as send template message and then click on connect. And as soon as we're going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your WhatsApp by ASNC account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, then over here you're going to click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API key. And to get this API key, we're going to follow this help text, and it is saying to obtain the API key, log into your AI Sensi account, navigate to the manage section, then go to the API key and click on generate API key button. So yes, I'm going to follow the same. I'm going to open my AI Sensi account, and now what we have to do is from the left side of the bar we have to go on manage, and after coming on manage you can see API key. So I have to go on this, and right over here you can see my API key. So I'm going to copy this API key, and then we're going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting this, we are going to click on save, and as soon as we're going to click on save, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our WhatsApp by AI Sensi account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the campaign name. So in order to get this campaign name, again I'm going to open my AI Sensi account, and as you can see that this is my AI Sensi account once again, and on the left side of the bar you can see campaigns. So what we have to do is, in order to send automated WhatsApp messages, we have to first create a campaign in AI Sensi. So as you can see that I've already created multiple campaigns right over here, and if you want to also create a new campaign, you can click on this launch button and then API campaign, and over here you can see next. So we have to go on this, and now it is asking for the campaign name and the template. So you can give a campaign name and select the template you want to create, and then click on this set live, and your campaign would be created. And if you want to learn how to create a new template, you can go on this manage, and right over here you can see all the templates. Okay, so you have to click on this new right over here and create a new template right from here, and then you have to select the same template name in the campaign and create a new campaign. Okay, I've already created a campaign which is this IndiaMART Enquiries, and over here you can see that this is my campaign name. So I'm going to copy this campaign name right from here, and then I'm going to paste it right over here in our workflow. And after pasting this, it is asking me for the mobile number. So over here we are going to enter the mobile number of our lead, right? Because we want to send automated WhatsApp messages to them. Okay, so I'm going to enter the mobile number of my lead right over here, but we are not going to enter it manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping, right? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected IndiaMART as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So with here I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the mobile number, right? So let's suppose we're going to enter the mobile number right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and we have entered it manually. But if we're going to map this from the previous response, as you can see, sender's mobile number. So let's suppose we're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And now it is asking me for the username, and in the help text it is saying enter the name of the user to whom the campaign has to be sent. So here I'm going to enter the name of my lead. I'm going to look for a name in the previous response, and as you can see, Prabhat, so we're going to map it. It is saying source and tags. If you wish, you can definitely add this, but this is not the required field, so I'm going to leave it as blank. It is saying template parameter. So in order to let you know about this template parameter, again I'm going to open my ASNC account, and over here you can see that this is the message template which we have created, right? And over here you can notice that there's one in curly brackets. So you must be wondering why this one is in curly brackets, because this one is a variable right over here. What I want is I want to replace this one with the name of my lead every time we send an automated WhatsApp message, something like this, so that each of my lead receive a more personalized automated WhatsApp message. So yes, what we're going to do is we are going to map the value of this one right over here in the template parameter. Okay, so this value of one is name, so I'm going to map name right over here. So I'm going to search for name in the previous response, and as you can see, name which is Prabhat, so we're going to map it. And over here you can see the template parameter value should be comma separated. If you have multiple parameters right over here, I have only a single parameter, so I'm going to keep it as one only. We're going to move forward. As you can see that it is asking me for many another details, so as you can see that all of these details are not the required details, so I'm going to leave it as blank. What I'm going to do is, before clicking on the save and send test request button, I'll just replace this dummy phone number with my original phone number so that I can show you the response and the message received. So I'm just going to replace this number, and then we're going to click on this button that says save and send test request. And as soon as you're going to click on save and send test request, yes, you can see success message ID this, and yes, with this we have successfully received a positive response that we have successfully sent automated WhatsApp message to this lead. And yes, you can see that we have successfully received a new automated WhatsApp message which says hello Prabhat, and you can see the same message. With this we have successfully completed our workflow, and I'll also summarize this workflow for you once. So for the trigger application we selected IndiaMART, for the trigger event we selected new leads, for the action application we selected WhatsApp by ASNC, and then for the action event we selected send template message, because I wanted that as soon as a new IndiaMART lead is received, an automated WhatsApp message should be sent to that lead so that we can nurture that lead very properly and convert them into our paying clients. And yes, you can see that we were successful with our workflow too. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received on the service which I connected right now with my Pabbly's workflow, automatically they are going to receive an automated WhatsApp message without any manual efforts. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.